Hi everyone, this is Hedgehogs and me, and welcome to this video. I'm here with Joepie, and he is my large living nature hedgehog plush. And actually I'm using him because, well, yesterday and today I did some research about if it would be actually quite possible to keep a pygmy hedgehog here. And, well, the bad news is that it might be quite impossible. I was actually convinced that there was a license, but after a little investigation, the question is, does that license actually exists? So yeah, it might just be entirely impossible, which makes me feel really bad actually. Also because I'm gonna move to the city one day. Don't really feel like doing so, but in my case, don't really have the choice. And the idea of never seeing any hedgehogs again really makes me feel very bad. Especially because I actually cannot just get one from a breeder or something. It really makes me feel bad. Also because I'm never gonna meet this pet in its way to be, in its shyness and cuteness. And I believe these little ones here are the only hedgehogs I will ever meet, my little plushies. I really enjoy the ones in the garden as well. So I decided to get them a little something. At least I'd have those guys to take care for. So when they will wake up in spring, I'll get them these. I got them this little hedgehog food box, and I certainly hope that it contains the right elements to feed hedgehogs, because I know by experience sometimes animal foods aren't really composed by the right or the most logic elements. But yeah, on boxes they pretend a lot, but I certainly hope that this food is good quality. I love the pictures. They really look quite alike. They are so incredibly cute. And those hedgehogs are quite large, actually. These guys are much larger than the African ones. But yeah, I certainly hope that if I put the food outside with some cat food or some hard-boiled eggs, that the hedgehogs might be interested. So I certainly hope I will come along a few, maybe. I've been looking for a suitable bowl to feed them this stuff, but I came across this thing in the pet shop. I thought this is the most logic thing. They can still reach the bottom with their muzzle. It's not too deep, and yeah, it's a nice size too. I think I'll just put the food on the sides instead of in the middle, so they can easily reach it. I don't have to use that much food each time I put something in there. And as a water bowl, well, I came across this little dish. And not quite sure if hedgehogs in the wild might appreciate, but I'm pretty sure it's quite suitable for a hedgehog in a cage, for example. So, well, if there are no puddles outside to drink out of, maybe this will come in quite handy, because you can actually store some, a certain quantity of water in there. It's not too deep, but it's deep enough. So yeah, hopefully that will do something nice for them. There you go. And that's it for the hedgies. And then a few days ago, my neighbor came along, and he brought a gigantic yellow thing with him, a little present for me. Look at this. It is a duck-shaped, I think it's a gigantic slipper. I think you're supposed to put it on the ground, and then put your feet in there. How crazy it sounds. Actually, I see it as a nice height for an animal. For a kitten, or for a hamster, or for a hedgehog, no matter what. Just an animal that likes the dark. Just gotta make sure it has air in there. But just imagine this little thing here going in there. I'm pretty sure that some animals might just love it. It is soft, it's just that it don't have much space in there. And, well, it can keep them warm as well. So actually, of course, I see it as a nice hide for an animal. And not particularly for something that can warm up my feet. But anyway, it's a bit of a, weird thing. Not quite sure if I'm gonna use it the way I have to. But I don't like to put my feet in plush stuff. My feet are kind of dirty and I don't want him to get all sweaty in this thing. It just sounds kind of gross. So yeah, well, it's a really adorable little thing. And I think those things are for sale now in our local grocery. But yeah, it's a funny thing. So this is my gigantic duck. I keep it next to the TV now. And then I got some other random plushy stuff. For example, I got my mom this book. She loves this book. She loves this cook. She loves the recipes, and she is sick now. So like this, she will have something to read. And I was actually going to give this for Mother's Day, but it doesn't really matter when, as long as she can actually have it around whenever she needs it. So I think I'm gonna give it to her just after the video. Yeah, she has been quite sick for the biggest part of the week. And then I came across these adorable donut keychains, and since I have the keys of my apartment, I don't really use them now, but I might just for different keys use these things. I think they're quite cute and original. Some people might think they're kind of large, but I like them. I really like them. Also because I love donuts. I just love this pink guy here, but I decided to have all of them because they were just €1. I thought that's a nice price for such adorable little keychains that are also, yeah, that kind of fit my personality, as I love donuts so much. Yeah, really. No, I just that I love their shape and their decorations. So yeah, they're just such funny and pretty. I like them more than cupcakes. That's a fact. Yes. And then another plushie that I got. Well, you might have seen that one earlier or already. Is this Ruff. Now, I wasn't actually particularly looking for her, but I was actually quite interested in see which Pokemon plush they had released, and I was actually expecting Ruff somehow. And I'm glad I found her because I was really interested in getting her, since I like Lycanroc so much, and really. This was really the only place where I ever saw Ruff, so I guess you might be kind of new. But it's such a pretty and detailed plush. So look at the buttons on her collar. Look how finished they are, and look how regular the shape of her collar is. Just that you have to place back her whiskers sometimes. But it's a really pretty Pokemon, as it still looks like some kind of a doggy, wolfy cub thing. It kind of looks realistic, with her blue eyes and her brown fur, and her cute ears. And actually, she really fixed my collection that way. Also, when you have a look at the picture here, you actually find out that she's really well made, and she looks exactly like on the picture. Just look at this. It's amazing. The one weak point of this plush is that she doesn't stand up straight because of her flying paw here. She just, yeah. It's a Tommy plush, so it's kind of hard. It's not, I don't think it's really soft. I think for those plush, they use kind of a rough material, but it suits the design of the plush, I'm gonna say. It's not that it's really the wrong material. Also the tail here, it's kind of fluffy. But it's a very complete and detailed design, and the material they chose for this plush is really suitable. Also, this plush is pretty good size. I would actually describe it as being between 10 and 12 inch. Well, her shape makes her being really good size too. Just look at her compared with my hand. It's a nice plush to play with this way. Nice plush to sleep with and stuff like this. So, yeah, this is my little Ruff. Now, the next item that I would like to show you are a few letters that I got for my plush. I got a T for Tails. Here he is. So yeah, it really fits them well. And I got a K for Knuckles. And I believe this is the last K that was available in our local toy shop. Well, I might show you Kylo's here. He has one too. There you go. See, he has a K letter as well. Some of them get letters. But I had a stop in Dreamland. It's kind of a large toy shop, to see if they had some left there. And I came across this S, so I took it with me. It can be quite useful for Sonic, Silver, Shadow, no matter, someone with an S. And I use these ones quite a lot, and now they don't have any more S's here. So yeah, I can see S's, but I just did now. So I use the letter S mostly for the plush that I get, but depends on if it actually fits their neck. So this letter still has no carrier plush to put it on, but I'm pretty sure that if there's a plush that will fit this little necklace, I'll put it around. And actually, when I was in the toy shop, I came across a very surprising item. I wasn't actually going to take it with me, but yeah, well, after all, I actually did. I asked my dad if it would be a good idea, because we were there and I wasn't going to get him anyway, and I couldn't find him in the grocery delivery service. So my dad said, like, yeah, go get him. Doesn't really matter that much. And that's how I actually end up getting this Kylo action figure here. Now apparently there is a large, not quite sure there is actually a large one, but it is, how many inches are these guys? Let me check. 18 inches, yeah, I remember now. So there's this 18-inch Czech-specific Kylo Ren figure in his Last Jedi outfit, and his lightsaber is hiding right there. Just check if you do have a lightsaber, because the way it's put in the box, it can actually be easily stolen. And I had this problem with my Ezra, I believe. So, yeah, there's just a little stretch there. Anyway, I was quite surprised to find him. I didn't know they had this figure available. Of course, you will only find it in Dreamland if you live in Belgium, because the toy shops here are quite small. But I'm glad to see it was available. And now I collected the one from The Force Awakens and the one from The Last Jedi, so kind of happy about it. His tunic is well made and he has a long cape. And he was quite different, and I was really surprised to find him, really. So I'm glad to have him here. He really, stay there, you. He really fits the collection. Only problem is that I'm getting too much Czech-specific figures now. But I believe this is really one of the last ones, or the last one that I will get. Because I don't think I will collect any more Star Wars Czech-specific figures. I collected all the characters and all the ones that I like. So, yeah. And finding this one was, well, very surprising, I tell you. Also because I never saw it ever earlier on other places. So now you know he's available. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.